Hi 1E. Today we are going to practice doing some double-digit addition. So before we get started on double-digit addition, I want to review our place value. So if you remember, every single morning at school, we talk about the days of school, and then we put those in the ones, the tens, or the hundreds place. And it looks a little bit like this. So we've got our ones, the tens, and the hundreds. Today, though, we're just going to focus on the ones and the tens place. So let's look at our two numbers that we are going to add together today. We've got the number 47 and the number 15. So, 47, we've got 7 ones and 4 groups of 10. So we know when we count to 40, we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So 4 groups of 10, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 7 ones. For the number 15, we know we've got 1 group of 10 and then 5 ones. So this is important to remember when we are adding two-digit numbers because we can't have a number more than 10 in the ones place. Once the number is 10 or more, then it has to move next door and go into the tens place. So let me show you what I mean by that. So we are going to practice adding 47 plus 15. So let me write that on my board. 47 plus 15. So we've got two numbers here with the ones and a tens place. The first thing that we are going to do is draw a line to cut these numbers in half. So when we start to add our two numbers, we always need to start in the first lane and then move over to the second lane. We don't add diagonally. We don't add across. We start in the ones place and we add our two numbers in the ones place first. So first we are going to add 7 plus 5. Well, we've got a couple of strategies we can use to add. Remember, we talked about one way to add is to draw pictures or draw circles. So I'm going to draw 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we have our circles to represent our two numbers, we can count them and add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we know that this number, when we add 7 plus 5, is 12. Now another way that we can add, if we don't want to draw circles, is we can use our body to count up. So let's start with the bigger number, which is 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we get 12. One last way that we learned was using a number line. So if you've got a ruler at home, you could use your ruler, or you can always draw a number line on your paper. So we are going to start with the 7. So let's find the 7 on our ruler. And then we need to add 5. So we are going to count up 5. So we start at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did we land on? 12. So, remember, since this is the ones place and this is the tens place, we can't put a 2-digit number in the ones place because the ones place is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Once we get to 10 or more, it needs to go next door. So, 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay, so we're going to put the 2, and then the 1 is going to go next door. So now, in this side, in this column, which is the tens place, we've got 3 numbers. We've got 4, 1, and 1. So now we need to add those numbers up together. I'm going to use my body to count up, but when you're doing this on your own, you can draw pictures, or you could use a number line to help you. So we're going to start with 4. 4, 5, 6. So the number that goes in this column is a 6. So now you know when you add 47 plus 15, you get 62. Now I want you to try this on your own.